Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So the closer we get to the update, the more information we got. And today we have the devblog for the GRIPEN. I wasn't really covering the devblogs because most of the things were already shown on the dev server. So there's no point in showing in a Leopard 2A7 if we already saw it on the devs or on the dev blog if we already saw it on the dev server, right? And same goes for every single tank and aircraft that was shown in the latest dev blogs. But the GRIPEN is an interesting one because there are some pictures of the South African one. So let's just talk a little bit about the aircraft and the variants that are coming to the game. Okay, so first things first, remember that jet fighter is coming for Sweden and Britain at rank 8. So very cool. We have a little video there. And remember guys, this aircraft was actually made to substitute the Vegan. The Vegan was getting, left behind in the performance, I must say, compared to other 4th generation aircraft, right? In the early 80s and late like 70s, we saw the introduction of F-15s, a little bit earlier the F-14, later we got the MiG-29, the Su-27, so there were a lot of aircraft that were exceeding the Vegan's performance, and the Swedish knew that, and they had to produce a new aircraft. So the objective was to be lighter. They say it would be lighter, and more complete, a more complete dogfighter, basically, right? So the main feature is always that the canard is actually movable now, and the Vegan, if you remember, it wasn't. So yeah, although the Swedish always loved aircraft that are very light and very maneuverable, since the Draken, the GRIPEN was the latest model for that and uses the RM12, a Volvo engine that was based off of an F-18 engine. And it has the PS-05, which is a very advanced radar for the time, actually. It saw service in 1994, but many countries used. They even say here South Africa, Brazil, Thailand, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. So a lot of countries use this aircraft. And yeah, hopefully we see a lot of variants for it, right? In the game, right now in this patch, we're going to see 2 variants, okay? We're going to see the A variant, which is this one, the normal one, like this one, and then we're going to see the C variant, which is this aircraft over here. You can clearly see that it has the South African flag over here, the roundels and stuff. Very cool. In the game, it won't change too much apparently. The only real difference that you will see behind these is the names of the weapon systems. So you can clearly see the colors are different and stuff, and that's because the Swedish one will use the RB71, and the GRIPEN will use the Skyflash, the South African one. The Swedish one will use the RB74, and this one will receive the AIM-9s, the proper AIM-9. So it's the naming, which is the main thing, and the second thing is the Maverick version, as you see over here. The Swedish one will use the A variant, and the British one will use the B variant. So everything else will be minor differences, like for example, apparently the British one won't be able to carry unguided rockets, I think, but both of them are going to carry bombs, as you see, different bombs. So it's just a matter of the type of bomb and the naming and everything like that, but everything should be the same, which is kind of alright, I think. Is it weird that we are seeing a South African GRIPEN instead of, I don't know, an Eurofighter or something? Yes, it is. But let's be honest, I think an early GRIPEN like this is perfect because you can have the option to have the Sky Flashes as a missile instead of just having the IR missiles and then jumping for already an AIM-120 or something like that, right? Which the game is not ready apparently. So it's a good option. I gotta say one thing though, it makes me kinda sad a little bit that the Hungarian Sub 3 is not ready yet for the air in the Italian Tech 3, because I'm pretty sure they could actually receive that. They even say that the Hungarians use that, and I think it was the C variant as well, if I'm not mistaken. So unless I'm wrong, So the Italians could receive a Gripen like this as well, and it would be very, very cool to see something like that. So yeah, expect this aircraft to be upgraded over time, okay guys? Once the advanced Fox 3 missiles from the 90s are added, the Gripen for sure will receive something like that, but for now it will be somewhat similar to something like the F-16, being a very good multi-role aircraft and having a short reach or a short range in the missiles. That's pretty much what it is. In the future, yes, it is going to be very advanced in the BVR, as well as other aircraft will as well, right? But still, it will have a step up in performance, catching up to other aircraft. So for now, the BVR will be lacking in this aircraft, but it's still so good in the sense of the pure performance of the aircraft that I think he will be fine, especially because the game is not dictated by BVR right now, it's dictated by the massive furballs that we have in the middle of the map, and a Gripen will be perfect for doing that. So yeah, very, very cool. Which of the Gripens will you get first? I personally am considering getting the South African one, just because it has a little bit of a different skin, but yeah, it's very like normal, the skin for it, but I guess it doesn't matter because I will end up downloading from War Thunder Live a Brazilian skin anyway, right? But anyway, yeah, this is it guys. I expect this aircraft to be one of the top dogs of the game. Finally, Sweden having a proper 4th generation aircraft to be added, and yeah, basically this is it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and bye, see ya.